Hello students, good evening, good afternoon to all of you. Good afternoon Valmiki, Anusha Patel, Harish. Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon Agastri. So how are you all? Let's wait for one more minute, okay? Yeah, fine. So welcome you all to the Enable Plus chemistry class. Yeah, I am fine Agastri. I'm fine students, I'm fine. I welcome you all to this chemistry Enable Plus session. Yeah. So let's wait for one more minute so that others can join us. Okay, so let's wait. Good evening, students. Good evening to all of you. Very nice and happy to see you all here. If possible, you guys can turn on your camera. If possible, I think all of you are attending the classes from your own device. So if possible, you guys can turn on your camera. It's very nice to see you guys. You know, if possible, all of you can turn. Hi Harish, how are you? Okay,
Fine, ma'am.
okay, great, great. Rohit, Mugilan, Bhuvan, all of you can turn on your video if possible. It will be great. Okay, so I think, students, am I audible? Jamie Nalkonda students are saying that I'm not audible. Students, am I audible? Am I audible to you? Am I visible? Am I audible? Is my screen visible to you? Okay, yes, yes. Yeah, many of you are saying yes. Okay, JNV Nalgonda, kindly check your network connection. Okay, I think there is an issue from your side. Fine. So today will be the the orientation class for chemistry, which is the first class for you. Okay. So I think you might have done with your physics orientation. So today we are going to do the chemistry orientation, and if time permits, I will start with a new lesson, and if it doesn't permit, then I will start the class with a new chapter from tomorrow onwards. Okay? Yeah. So now in today's session, the topics which we are going to cover are the exam pattern I am going to say, the eligibility criteria, and then about the exam and class, the topic-wise weightage for JEE and NEET, then the syllabus we are going to discuss, and at last I am going to give you the materials that you have to use for your JEE and NEET preparation. Got it? Okay. Yeah. So now moving on to the first thing, which is the exam pattern and mark distribution for JEE. So first let me discuss about JEE exam pattern. So all of you might be aware of this, right? So we have three subjects, maths, physics and chemistry. Okay, it consists of section A and B. And in section A, we have 20 questions and it comprises of 80 marks. And in section B, we will be having 10 in each subject, and out of 10 you have to attempt 5. Okay, so each question carries 4 mark. If you are answering the question correctly, you will get 4 mark, and for every wrong answer, -1 will be deducted. Okay, and it is a computer based test. The duration will be of 3 hours. So out of 90, you are going to attend only 75. In each subject, we will do 25, 25. And if you are not attempting any question, then you will get 0 for that. Okay. So the level of question, if you see, it is of MCQ type and numerical value based. Clear? Clear for all of you? This is about JEE. Then if I come to the exam pattern and mark distribution for NEET, if you see, so here we have 4 subjects, right? Botany, zoology, physics, and chemistry. And here also we have 2 sections, A and B. Section A consists of 35 marks and section B consists of 35 questions and section B consists of 15 questions. And out of 15, you are going to attend only 10. So 35 plus 10 will be what? 45. Okay. So totally from each subject, you are going to attend 45 questions. Okay. So here the mode of examination is, it is a written examination. The duration will be of 3 hours 20 minutes. Okay. 3 hours 20 minutes means 200 minutes. Okay. So you are given with only 1 minute for solving each question. Okay, it is not the case actually. You can minimize the time in your biology because you can answer within 15 seconds or 30 seconds even in biology, and you can give the rest of the time to solving physics and chemistry also. Okay, so that is not the case. I was just telling. And here also for each correct answer, you will have +4 mark, and for each wrong answer, -1. And for unattempted questions, it is 0. And the level of questions here, if you see here, we don't have any numericals. It is fully of MCQ type only. Okay, only the multiple choice question you will have here in NEET. Got it? So any doubts so far? From the exam pattern of JEE and NEET, so is everything clear for all of you? If it is clear, just type yes in the chat box so that we can proceed further. Shall I go for the next? So everything clear from exam pattern? Students, do reply me in the chat box. Yes. Okay. Great. Good. So coming to the next part, which is about the eligibility criteria. So there is a certain eligibility criteria to appear in this examinations. So you should have at least 75%. Okay, minimum of 75%, 65 for reserved candidates. Marks based on their your +2 exam. Okay. And anyone who has passed 10 +2 exam will be appearing for this NEET or JEE. Got it? So in your 2024 to 2025 batch. So this is the eligibility criteria. All of you would be falling in this category. I think so. Okay, there won't be any issue here. Next, coming to the exam and the class. Okay, this is very important. JEE and NEET exams are not just about memorization. Okay, it is not just about memorization. So which is important? Conceptual understanding on each subject is important. Okay, conceptual understanding on each subject is important. Memorization is not going to give us the good marks. Okay, conceptual understanding is very important. Next, JEE and NEET exams assess your skills. Okay, your different skills and knowledge. Okay, it is not going to test your memory power. It is going to test your skills and knowledge. Okay, so for that, you need to have the conceptual understanding on the subject. That's what I was saying. Conceptual understanding and mastering the concepts are essential. Okay, so if I am teaching you one concept and if you are learning one concept, you should master that particular concept. You should have a clear understanding on that concept so that if I ask different types of questions from that particular concept, you should be able to answer. Okay, if you are just memorizing, then you will not be able to get the correct answer if I give some other different questions from that particular concept. Okay, so the conceptual understanding and the mastering the concepts are very essential part of this exams. Okay, because they are competitive exams, right? And then consistency is needed, especially for chemistry. Consistency is needed. What is consistency? Can anyone tell me what is consistency? Okay, I'll go. Okay, somebody has. Very good, Priyanka. Yes, continuous. Okay, consistency means something you need to do continuously. So every day you have to give some time for chemistry. Not only for chemistry, for all the three subjects or four subjects. Okay, every day you have to spend some time. Got it. Now this is the beginning of your, since this is the beginning of your 12th standard, you can try to spend at least 45 minutes to 1 hour for one subject. Okay, so this time should not include your class timings. Got it? So it should be your revision timing. So in that 45 minutes, which you are giving for that particular subject, you have to learn the concepts and solve questions from that concept. Okay, so this is called as consistency. So suppose if I am teaching some topic today, okay, on that day itself, you have to go home or you have to go to the place where you are living and you have to open the notes and you have to study the notes and then you have to study the book and then you have to practice some questions from that topic which I have taught. Okay. So in the class also, I will be teaching you the concepts as well as I will solve questions. Apart from that, you guys have to go and revise that and solve more number of questions. Got it? Class flow will be of theory, means up to JEE and NEET level, we will have this enable plus class. So in this class, we will have theory plus example plus problem solving for JEE and NEET level. Okay. So your duty is to follow the notes, revise every day. So that is called as consistency. Okay. Students, will you all do that? Will you all have the same spirit till the end, which you have now? Yes. Good. Very good, students. So now moving forward. So now I'll talk something about the chemistry. Okay. I'm not going into any lessons, just a general talk about chemistry. So chemistry is classified into three, right? What are those three? What is the first classification? It is inorganic chemistry. And the second classification is organic chemistry. Third is physical chemistry. Okay, yeah, very good, Rohit. So we have such three divisions. Yeah, in chemistry, or inorganic, organic, and physical. So talking about inorganic chemistry, it is a facts and information based division. Okay. So in inorganic, we will study many facts like we will study many experiments, okay, and the preparations of many compounds. So those things will be there in inorganic chemistry. And it is and understanding is very essential and it is required for inorganic chemistry. Even though you study the reactions, even though you memorize few things in inorganic chemistry, understanding is important here also. Okay. And mainly we will discuss about the trends. Trends means the in if I take periodic table lesson will come under inorganic chemistry. So there you will have periodic trends. Okay, what are the periodic trends in physical property? What are the periodic trends in chemical property? So you will study some trend. So across the period, what happens, whether size will decrease or increase. So such kind of trends we will study more in here in inorganic chemistry. Okay, so those trends will be very important. Okay, and it is experimental based chemistry and 70% is memorization, 30% practice is needed. So in inorganic chemistry, if you see, we have to memorize more things compared to organic and physical. Okay, that's why I have given 70% for memorization and 30% for practicing the questions. All right. So any doubt from inorganic chemistry? Shall I go for organic? Yes. Yeah. Okay. So coming to organic chemistry, it is a conditions and reagents based chemistry. Conditions in the sense, you will have temperature, you will be doing some reaction at this particular temperature and at this particular pressure and at this particular catalyst. Okay, so you will have some conditions to do the reaction. Okay, so those will come under organic chemistry, and it's a reagents based. Reagents means, if I take A plus B giving C plus D kind of reaction, A will be the main reactant and B will be the reagent which attacks A and do the reaction. Okay, if I change this reagent B, the whole reaction will change. Got it? So it is a reagent based chemistry. And here also you can memorize. We can memorize few reactions. So some reactions may come directly from your NCERT book. Okay, for organic chemistry, if you see, we will get direct reactions from our NCERT book. So it is memorizable also. You can memorize some equations. You can memorize some reactions. You can memorize certain things like physical properties and some fact-based things also. Okay, so it is also memorizable and it extrapolate your knowledge also. If you are doing reaction for one particular reactant, you can extrapolate that knowledge to some other reactant also, because the mechanism is going to be same. Got it? The mechanism is going to be same, so we can extrapolate this. And here 50% memorization and 50% practice is required. Okay, if I am studying if I'm studying the theory part for 50%, I have to do the same work. I have to give the same amount of energy for practicing the questions from organic chemistry every day. Okay, so here you cannot go with 100% memorization or 90% memorization. You have to solve some questions. Then only you will be able to understand how to apply the concepts which you have studied. All right. Then coming to physical chemistry, it is a formula and calculations based chemistry. Okay, you all would be knowing, right? All of you might be aware of physics. So in physics, what you do, you will have formulas and you have to do calculations. So here also the same case. Physical chemistry is somewhat similar to physics. So here in physical chemistry, we will have formulas and we have to do a lot of calculation, and those calculations are very easy only. Just you will be involved with solving some multiplication and division only, not more than that. Okay, not more than that you will be doing in chemistry. Just you have to do some multiplication division by studying the formulas. That's it. It is very easy only. And some mathematical analysis is needed. And here if you see, only 30% memorization. So that too is for memorizing the formulas. Got it? Memorizing the formulas, and 70% practice is needed. So more percentage for practice is given to physical chemistry. So why it is like that? So if I take a lesson, if I take one lesson, in that lesson, I may have just around 6 to 7 formulas. Okay. So I'll be memorizing those 6 to 7 formulas. And if I take the question, if I take some question and if I start practicing, n number of question I can take, but those n number of question will not be enough for me to master this physical chemistry. Even if I take more than 100 questions and solve this, I cannot able to master. So it keeps on, it keeps under practice. Okay, every day you have to solve at least 1 or 2 questions from the physical chemistry lessons. Got it? So only then we can get good marks from physical chemistry, and you can do it. Okay, you can do it. It is very easy if you practice. Got it? So this is about the 3 branches of chemistry. Clear? So do you want to ask anything? Or is there any doubt from this slide which I have been talking about? If you have any doubt or if you want to say something or ask something, you can put it in the chat box. Otherwise, type yes in the chat box so that I can move on to the next slide. Okay. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. If you want to take some screenshot or if you want to take the notes of it, you can take it down by asking. Thank you. Okay, I'll give you. Now moving forward to J mains topic-wise weightage. The topic-wise weightage I am going to give you for J mains exam. So here coming to inorganic chemistry, totally we have 20 lessons. Okay, 20 lessons in chemistry. Initially, before 2 years, if you see, we had 30 lessons in chemistry. But thank God that 10 lessons have got deleted before 2 years. And for these 2 years, we have been dealing with just 20 lessons from chemistry. And it is going to be very easy for you guys to get good marks. So the thing is, more number of questions will be asked from a particular lesson. So that is the only thing. But we can do that, right? All of us can do. All of you guys can do and get good marks in this. Now, the first lesson in inorganic chemistry is D and F block. So you can see in all the 4 lessons of inorganic, which is D and F block, coordination, compounds, P block, and qualitative analysis, one question each is being asked and each consists of 4 marks. Okay. Then moving on to organic chemistry. Friends, if you feel like I'm going very fast, you can stop me or you can tell. I will go a little bit slow. Okay. So far, everything is okay, right? So far, everything is okay, no? All of you can able to follow what I'm saying, right? Okay. Great. Next, coming to organic chemistry, we have 4 topics again in organic chemistry: haloalkanes, haloarenes, then aromatic compounds, biomolecules, practical organic chemistry. So all these, we have alcohols, phenols, and ethers. So we have such kind of things. So in each lesson, again, you are going to get one. Each consists of 4 marks. Okay. And then coming to physical chemistry, if you see, we have solutions and colligative property, electrochemistry, and chemical kinetics. Again, one question each. Okay. So this is the JEE main topic wise weightage for your 12th class chemistry subjects. Okay. Then coming to the NEET topic wise weightage. So these 3 lessons are coming again. You see, from D and F block, we are getting 2 questions. And from coordination compounds, weightage is more. 3 questions are being asked from coordination compounds. Okay. So it has the highest weightage. Without learning D and F block elements, coordination compound is not easy. Okay. So we have to, those 2 lessons are interlinked with each other. So I will be teaching. All these 2 will come under your class 12 only. So I will teach. You don't have to worry. Then coming to organic, we have haloalkanes and haloarenes, alcohols, phenols, and ethers, aromatic compounds, biomolecules, principles related to practical chemistry. So among these 5 lessons of organic, alcohols, aromatic compounds, biomolecules. So these 3 organic lessons are taking the highest weightage. Okay, 2 questions from each lesson is being asked from this. Clear? So we have to give more importance. All the lessons are very important, but more importance and preference has to be given for these lessons. Clear? Coming to physical chemistry of NEET, solutions and colligative property and chemical kinetics. Sometimes electrochemistry also takes 2 to 3 questions, you know. Okay, this is the general weightage which I took from the previous year's things, but electrochemistry is also equally important to chemical kinetics and solutions. Sometimes more number of questions will be asked from that lesson also. Okay, so this is about the topic wise weightage. That's it. So do you want to ask anything from the topic wise weightage of NEET and JEE? Yes, Adarsh. You want to say something? Which one? Which one, Adarsh? Which one you want me to revise? JEE portions. Okay. What I'll do, next I'm going to explain the syllabus only. So that time I will explain you. Is that okay? So the next slide is for syllabus only. JEE portions and NEET syllabus. Is that okay? Yeah, fine. So you can understand better from that. Okay, this slide just shows the number of questions we get from each lesson. I'll give you more information from the syllabus part of this. So first, coming to the physical chemistry chapters or the syllabus of class 12, the first lesson in your class 12 is solutions, right? If I go for class 11, so in class 11, we have 9 topics from volume 1 and volume 2 of your NCERT. In that, thermodynamics, equilibrium, those things will take the major weightage. Okay. And here in class 12, if you see the solutions, electrochemistry and chemical kinetics. These 3 lessons are the physical chemistry lessons. Only 3 lessons is of physical chemistry from your class 12. Okay. So in that, the first is solutions. So in solutions, we will study about the concentration terms. Okay, concentration terms. Concentration terms means the strength of the solution. Okay, concentration means the strength. Molarity, mole fraction, mass percentage, volume percentage, mole fraction. So those things we will discuss. Then after that, we will discuss about Henry's law, Raoult's law. So those will come under here. And with this, the first half of the lesson gets over. The second half is of colligative property. We have 4 colligative property. Okay. Relative lowering of vapor pressure, depression of freezing point, elevation and boiling point, and osmotic pressure. So we will study about these 4 colligative property. We will study the formulas for each colligative property and we will solve some questions based on that. With that, this lesson gets over. Okay. And you will get one question for sure from colligative property as well as from concentration term also. Solution lesson is very important. Okay. So in concentration terms, your class 11 mole concept, what to say, formulas, they will come again here. Solution lesson is a continuation of your mole concept lesson of class 11. Okay. So this lesson is very important for both JEE as well as for NEET. But for JEE, this lesson is very important. For JEE mainly, solution lesson is very, very important. Okay. Then coming to electrochemistry. So here we will talk about many laws, Kohlrausch law, okay, and some other laws are also discussed here. Nernst equation, Gibbs energy. So many laws, formulas, Faraday's law, okay, and we'll study about Daniell cell, electrolytic cell, electrochemical cell. We'll study and discuss formulas from electrochemistry. Got it? Next, coming to from electrochemistry also, you'll get questions. Students, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, sorry for the background noise. Yeah. The third is chemical kinetics. This lesson is actually very easy, you know. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. So this lesson is actually very easy. So we will have formulas, and those formulas are going to be very, very easy. Some elementary complex reactions we will study. We'll study some, what to say, temperature, pressure, catalyst information, and we'll study about some first order, zero order reactions, rate constant, etc., etc. It will be very easy. And at last, collision theory is there, but it is also very, very small topic. Just around 6 to 7 formulas we will study from this lesson, but we will get 2 questions. 2 questions each from all the three physical chemistry lessons of class 12 you will get. Okay, for NEET and for JEE, I can say at least one from each lesson. Okay, because in NEET we have 45 questions and in JEE we have only 30 questions and we are going to attend only 25, right? So the number of questions will be less from each lesson for JEE compared to NEET. Alright, but this is the syllabus for both JEE and NEET. For syllabus is same, number of questions is very less for JEE. So that's it. So I can say that you will get at least one question from each lesson, and some lessons may take 2 questions for JEE. But for NEET, if you see, you will get one question each from all the lessons, and some lessons will contain 2 questions per lesson, and some may contain 3 questions per lesson. Okay, so we can discuss those things accordingly in the upcoming classes. All right. So, are you okay with the physical chemistry? Shall I go for the syllabus of inorganic chemistry? So, in all the 3 lessons of physical chemistry, we are going to solve as many questions as possible in the class also. And I will give you some homeworks. You have to do that and come back when you are coming for the next class. Clear? Moving on to the inorganic chemistry of class 12. Again, we have 3 lessons in inorganic chemistry from class 12. The first is P block elements. So, actually we have 6 groups in P block. Right? How many groups we have? 6 blocks, 6 groups in P block. From group 13 till group 18 we have. So group 13 and group 14 elements are discussed in your class 11. Okay. So in class 12, we have to discuss only from 15, group 15 to 18. So 15, 16, 17, 18, only 4 groups we are going to discuss from class 12. Okay. That too, the major part of this P block elements is deleted. It got deleted. It is a very good news actually for you guys. Okay. P block elements lesson is a very big lesson from the entire chemistry. Okay. But they have deleted the major part of P block elements lesson, and we just have to study only the general introduction. Okay, general introduction means general electronic configuration, general trends in physical and chemical property across the period and group, and the unique behavior of the first member of each group. So only these 3 things we are going to study, and it will take just around 2 to 3 pages in your book, you know. It's very easy. But we have one separate topic under each group called compounds of P block elements. So that compounds, you know, it will take very, very, what to say, it keeps on running. You have to study many things that got deleted for you guys. Okay. So we can complete this P block within 2 day or 3 day. Okay. So it will be easy. And the next is D and F block elements. If we go for this lesson, D block elements are called as transition elements. F block elements are otherwise called as inner transition elements. D and F block elements lesson, as I have already told you in the topic wise weightage, It is very, very important. Okay. So you will get again 2 questions to 3 questions for NEET and 1 question for sure in JEE. You may get 2 also. Okay. So there we'll discuss certain things, some properties, again physical property, and we'll study about 2 compounds here. K2Cr2O7, which is called as potassium dichromate, and KMNO4, which is called as potassium permanganate. So these 2 compounds preparation, properties and uses, they are very, very, very important for both the examination. Okay. Then coming to F block, which is called as inner transition element, it is very easy, very few topics are inside that, and you can it is understandable, and it is very easy to get marks also. Okay. So this is all about D and F block elements. Okay. Then coming to coordination compounds, as I have already told you, again I'm saying it is coordination compound is one among the very, very important lesson in chemistry. Got it? So here we will study 3 theories. One is Werner's theory, second is valence bond theory, and the third is crystal field theory. So these theories, 3 theories, and another important topic is IUPAC nomenclature for the coordination compounds. So these 4 topics comprises of this coordination compound. All the 4 topics I am saying you, they are again going to be easy. Okay. If you understand, you can get very good marks from the questions being asked in coordination compounds lesson. Got it? So both coordination compounds and the D and F block elements and P block. So these 3 lessons of class 12, these 3 lessons are going to give you very good marks if you are going to learn and study these lessons properly in your for your NEET and JEE examination. Okay? Clear? Shall I go for the organic chemistry? Yes. So coming to organic chemistry, which is the king of class 12 chemistry, I can say. Why I am saying like this means your second volume is full of organic chemistry only. If you have ever turned your NCERT books, you can find out. Volume 1 consists of 5 lessons and volume 2 consists of another 5 lessons in chemistry. So the second volume, 5 lesson is full of organic chemistry. So more number of organic chemistry chapters are present in class 12. Okay. And I'm saying you will get more number of questions from organic chemistry because number of chapters is more. So more number of questions is more for organic chemistry. So first talking about organic compounds containing halogens unit. This lesson is nothing but your haloalkanes and haloarenes. Okay, in NCERT we have the name as haloalkanes and haloarenes. But in the syllabus, in the website, in the JEE and NEET syllabus website, they have named this lesson like this, organic compounds containing halogens. Okay, content is same only, just the name differs. So this lesson will talk about the halogen, which are fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine. Okay, haloalkanes and haloarenes preparation, properties, etc. And the next is organic compounds containing oxygen. So here, 2 lessons are included from our NCERT. So the first is alcohols, phenols, ether lesson. The second one is aldehydes, ketones, and carboxylic acid lesson. Okay. So these 2 will be given separately in our book, in our NCERT book. Okay. So alcohols, phenols, and ethers, aldehydes, ketones, and carboxylic acids. This is about oxygen containing compound. Then the third is nitrogen containing organic compound. The name of this lesson in your book is called as amines. Okay. Here we'll study about amines and diazonium salts. And at last, we have one lesson called biomolecules. Okay. you might be having one lesson with the same chapter name in botany, I think so. So you will study some part of that here from the chemistry point of view. Okay, carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, nucleic acids. So the very elementary part of these four biomolecules you will study here in this biomolecules lesson of chemistry. Okay, and then coming to the last lesson, which is the principles related to practical chemistry. So we don't have any lesson called principles related to practical chemistry in our book. Okay, but this is a chapter which has been added in the new syllabus. Some 10 lessons got deleted, no? So they have deleted 10 lessons and introduced some one or two new lessons, and one among that is principles related to practical chemistry. So here we'll study the volumetric analysis, salt analysis, okay, titrimetric analysis. So we'll detect some elements. Okay, we will study how to detect nitrogen in a compound, how to detect sulfur in a compound. So those things that I will discuss with you guys in the class hours. Okay. So this is about organic chemistry. So as I have already told you, 50% memorization, 50% practice is needed for organic chemistry. You can get good marks in organic chemistry if you have consistency and if you are practicing questions from organic chemistry every day, because organic chemistry is a volatile subject. Only if you study and practice every day you can able to master and get good marks. You can, if you are mastering this organic chemistry, 15 seconds to 30 seconds is enough to get the correct answer from the organic chemistry question. I'm damn sure if you are doing so, you can get good marks. Okay. This is all about the syllabus of physical, inorganic, and organic chemistry. Now, you might be having some questions, right? Ma'am, how to approach this chemistry? As a student, how to approach physical chemistry? How to approach inorganic and organic chemistry? I'll tell you. I'll give you the explanation for that also. So for physical chemistry, first what you need to do is, after completing one lesson, you have to jot down, you have to write down all the important formulae of physical chemistry in a sheet of paper. I would recommend you to have a small formula book, formula notebook, or some notebook in which you have only the formulas of physical chemistry. Okay. After completing each topic, you have to write down the formulas in that formula notebook. Okay, just write the title, write the topic, and write the formula. Write the topic, write the formula. Okay. So like this, you have to maintain one separate notebook. And after doing this, you have to solve at least 5 numericals, 5 problems from each concept. Okay. Suppose in chemical kinetics, if I am teaching you the first order reaction, you have to solve at least 5 numericals. You can take one per day also. Since this is the beginning, you can take one per day. Okay. So you have to solve. Only by solving questions, we can able to master the subject. Okay. Then at last, we have to practice previous year's questions to get the better idea of level of numerical questions asked in the previous lesson, previous years. Okay, previous year's questions mostly I will discuss in the class hours also, and in the weekends also I will discuss you the previous year's questions of each lesson. Okay, so this is how you have to approach the physical chemistry. Clear? Any doubt? Any doubt you want to ask regarding physical chemistry? Do any of you have any doubt? No. Fine. Feel free to ask, okay? Feel free to ask something which you need. We are here to help you guys. Okay? Don't get scared. Feel free to ask if you have any doubt, if you want to ask anything. Fine. I'll go for the next. How to approach this inorganic chemistry. This is the most scoring section. Why it is the most scoring section? Because 70% memorization is involved here. Okay. If you are going to study, if you are going to focus on each line of NCERT book of inorganic lessons of your book, you can get good marks. You will get good marks. Okay. And chemical bonding lesson from class 11, coordination compounds from class 12. These two lessons are very important chapters in this inorganic. Okay. So just study the NCERT book first. NCERT is a Bible for you guys, for mainly organic and inorganic. So you have to study each and every line from every nook and corner of NCERT inorganic chemistry lesson. You will get questions. Straight away, questions will be asked. Okay. So you have to be thorough with the NCERT first for inorganic. Then coming to the organic chemistry, do give more focus to chapters like GOC and hydrocarbons. So these two lessons you might have already studied in your class 11. Am I right? General organic chemistry and hydrocarbons. All the organic chemistry lessons, if you see, if I take one topic, if I take alkanes, okay, if I take alkanes topic will run in this manner. First, I will study the preparation, okay. Before preparation, some introduction, okay, I'll keep that as first. Some introduction to alkane will be there, okay. In that introduction, I will have some IUPAC nomenclature, okay. And I will prepare that alkane. Then I will study the physical properties of that alkane. Then I will study the chemical properties of alkane. Then at last I will study the uses of alkane. So this is how each organic chemistry lesson will flow. Okay, introduction, preparation, physical property, chemical property and uses. That's all. Then I'll go for the next topic. Okay, this is the flow of each organic chemistry lesson. Without understanding GOC and hydrocarbons, the lessons which are there in our 12th standard, which is starting from haloalkanes and ending till biomolecules, that will be very difficult. Okay, so if you have not revised these two lessons of your class 11, do revise when you get time. Try to revise, and in the class also I'll try to revise. Okay. Then you have to make some important notes and pointers from it. Study all the preparation and reactions. Pointers in the sense, you can make the flow chart. Okay, notes and pointers means you can make the flow chart after completing each lesson. Okay, I will give you one example during the class 10, like how to prepare a flow chart for each lesson and each topic from organic. Okay, if you are having the flow chart of that lesson in your hand, it will be very helpful for your revision. Okay, in a single page or in a single paper, you can bring the entire lesson. Okay, it will be very helpful for you. So like that, we have to do for organic chemistry. And at last, we have to give more focus on the naming reaction. We'll have some reactions with the scientist name, right? So those reactions are very important. So straight away in the examination, JEE and NEET, they are not going to ask you a reaction by giving the name. We should be able to recognize that this reaction is of this scientist. Okay, so this is Stephen's reaction. This is Gattermann reaction. Okay, if this is Gattermann reaction, then this is the reagent I have to use in that reaction. So that kind of information you will get in your mind only if you are doing the practice. So in that practice, you have to give more practicing for the naming reactions, because more questions will be asked from the name reactions only. Got it? So this is how you have to approach organic chemistry. Then at last, I'll give you the books for preparing for your NEET and JEE for all the three chemistry. For inorganic, main thing is NCERT, and for problem solving, you can go for JSOL and previous year's book and JD Lee for advanced JEE advanced students. Okay. For NEET, NCERT, as I have already told you, it is a Bible and previous year's question book. NCERT is main for both. For problem solving, you can go for JSOL, BK JSOL for level 1. Okay. Then for organic, again, NCERT, MS Chauhan for problem solving. Penguin also you can use for problem solving. Previous year's book, questions. and NEET, the same thing, NCERT and previous year. And coming to physical chemistry, you can go for NCERT first for studying the concepts, and Narendra Avasthi. Okay, it is N Avasthi for problem solving. Previous year's questions book again. OP Tandon, KL Kapoor for JEE Advanced. Okay, for now you can go for N Avasthi for solving the problems for JEE. Okay, now at last, how to study at home. Create a academic environment first. Okay, you should not have any disturbances. Even if you have some disturbances, you should be able to what to say, manage it. Okay, you should be able to adjust it. Try to have an academic environment at your home. Solve as many questions as you can. Study minimum 7 to 8 hours per day. Okay, don't refer many books. You have to follow only one book, and I would suggest you to follow the NCERT first. If you're studying many books, different authors would be writing, right? So one author would have been written that book in his own way. Okay, so it will confuse you. And I hope you won't refer many books. So going for your school library or somewhere, try to study your NCERT first and then go for some other books. Okay. Manage your time and work accordingly. Okay. So at last, you should have a positive attitude. First of all, you need to believe in yourself. Okay. There will be times when you feel demotivated. Okay. Like during the examination time, if you're about to get some what to say, some low marks in any of your subjects, in any of your exams, that time you feel demotivated, and some of you may have some demotivation on seeing your current situation, seeing your family. So sometimes some of you may get demotivated by many reasons. So you should not give up your hope that time. Okay, you can do it. You can do it and you will do it. You should not give up your hope. Clear? It is not such a very big thing. Clearing JEE and NEET exam is not a very big thing. It's very easy if you concentrate and if you can have consistency and if you practice it every day. Got it? Now then, your physical health is very important, right? You should eat properly, eat healthy foods, try to do exercise daily, and that will help you to be in a relaxed mood. Okay, don't be stressed always. Don't waste time on TV and the internet. You can use just for 15, just for half an hour you can use. Okay, for relaxation. And if you want to take some rest, you can use mobile, and you can watch TV. You can do everything. Okay, but try to maintain your limit for that. Don't waste your much of your time in TV and internet. Try to concentrate more on the JEE and NEET part. Okay, and I hope the session finds very useful for all of you. If it is so, you can type yes in the chat box. Yeah. Thank you so much, students. What lesson that you teach in next class? Yeah. I will tell you, Rohit. I will tell you. So it is a secret. Tomorrow only you will come to know the lesson which I am going to teach. You want to know it before itself? Okay, for today I'll keep this as secret, okay? So from once I complete the first lesson, then from that onwards I will let you know the lesson which I'm going to take next. Okay? Okay, students, thank you so much for listening lecture today. Try to join on time from tomorrow onwards. So meet you all tomorrow at 3 p.m. Tomorrow we have class at 3 p.m., right? Try to join on time. Take care. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you.